Hello, all of my lovely Minecraft gamers. This is Starlight Stallion. How are you all? I hope you are keeping well during these tough times, and even though I can't necessarily make anything better for you, I can offer you this little video on some fun things that you can do during these times, and really just any time in Minecraft. So I wanted to thank you all so much for the 800 subscribers. That's so amazing. I never thought I would get here. I can still remember the day when I only had 7 and they were all my friends. So it's really amazing to come this far. So thank you all for that. So keep watching and enjoy this short little video. We'll see you there. We all know how fun it can be to build up a house and figure out how to do some resources or whatever in order to make a really cool looking place, and you can do that with the survival game. So that's first number 1. You can make up a little house, organize your chests, or really just whatever you want to do in order to make a pretty cool looking survival game. So as you can see, I'm like messing around and making my chest look nice. And then a bunch of blocks, of course. You can also download a map, which is our second thing, off of utk.io. I have a video on my channel on how to do that, so if you're interested in that. Third thing is making a really fun little house like this one. I had so much fun. It took me an hour to build this house, but it turned out great, so it was totally worth it. And then you can go down to your little kitchen and make yourself a cake. I had a little bit of trouble with this because, as you can see here, for those of you who know, I start out by making the recipe wrong, because I just don't really know how to play Minecraft that great, but I eventually figured it out that that was not the right recipe, and I fixed it up and used the right recipe, but for some reason it wasn't putting the cake in my inventory, so I actually had to do a little bit of cheating and come in with a different character to give myself a cake, because you see, it didn't show up, so now I have my cake and eating cake, because that's fun. Yum. You know, if it was real cake, I bet that would taste really good. Then, you can also make a swimming pool like my sister and I did here with this massive area. Sorry it's so vast, but this zoo that we made is massive. We used a couple of mod packs for the little toilets that you just saw, and then a bunch of redstone to make a little food court and everything up there. It's so fast, I'm really sorry, but here's our parrot room. We made a parrot room in the zoo where you can go in and hang out with the parrots and just chill. Then we made a bunch of different things for each of the animals in there, because there's so many animals in Minecraft, and we made this a while ago, so we didn't even have all of the Minecraft animals in here, but there's just so many of them. As you can see, it took us a lot of time. We put a lot of work into it, and then we made an aquarium when the aquarium stuff came out. We even have a mob area, however we didn't finish it, so I decided not to include it in the video. But yeah, this is a pretty neat little aquarium that we made, so we put a lot of work into it. And then of course I had to go swim with the dolphins, because that's fun. Yep, that's pretty much all of it. We made a polar bear compartment as well as a spot for the bats, which was a little cool too. Which is this that I'm about to go in here. Here's the bat room. So that can be something fun to do if you want to give that a shot, have a friend. You can also try to collect all of the horse colors. If you're collecting all of the animals, why not? Every pattern is different for every horse. Even these 2 horses, one has long socks and one has short socks, if you notice, so it's very complicated. Another thing you could do, making a house in the end. It can be quite the fun little time passer. You can also use torches next to dirt blocks in order to turn them into grass right away. And then go ahead and decorate it. I mean, there's no point, like, go ahead if you know you want to make a little recreation house in the end where you can come and spend the night a couple times, make it look cute and cozy. And of course you have to include the end chest because you're in the end, and that just looks really cool. So yeah, just do that, make a little house. Kind of turned out cute. I had a little bit of trouble getting through the door here, but I figured it out. That brings us to number 7, which is finding a woodland mansion. If you don't want to do that, you could also just build yourself a haunted house, because it's pretty much the same thing, so that's fun. My favorite thing to do in Minecraft is making a garden. Oh my gosh, it's so much fun. I have made so many gardens. In one world alone, I made 5 gardens because I just love making them. They can be so pretty, you can make them as detailed or as simple as you want, and they always turn out great. And sorry for that, my teacher was sending me some stuff on a quiz. I had so much fun making this garden, and with the campfire feature, oh, it just looks so nice, but it took me so long to figure out how to get the campfires to go out without making it a big mess, so that was a big process, but this can be really fun. You can use bone meal to make your stuff look nice. You could also go in with every single flower and just make it exactly how you want it. I used bone meal for this video because it was a lot faster and made it a lot easier for me, but I think the finished product still turned out pretty decent. So as you can see, there's me and me working on the garden. I forgot to include tropical fish in the river. That's something I really like to do. It's a little color flare. Brings us to number 9, which is a big color flare. Make a recreational park. You guys might recognize this from my Candyland video. It's pretty cool, so go ahead. Number 10, oh my gosh, the city. I worked so hard on this city. That's my boyfriend, his name's Chris. We worked really hard. He built all of the exteriors for pretty much every single building. I made a tiny barn. He built that unicorn. That's my garden over there. He worked so hard on this, and then I came through and furnished everything. So all the little tiny little details make it really nice, and we've been having so much fun working on this world together and just decorating it, making it look really cool. So it's been really fun. But that's all. Thank you guys.